How are y'all today? Don't mind the don't mind. Remember, we got our shit back, right? After that, after folks tried to slander and defame us and ruin our professional reputation, because we had dropped our street reputation years before these people start doing this, right? So, as a spiritual being having a human experience, what keeps me afloat is my spirituality. But the moment my ass come back to earth, yeah. So I did a reading today, and it put me in a mindset of the years of the Jubilee. And that put me to the master numbers, right? The master numbers 11, 22, 33. Yeah, those numbers, right? So what I did was looked up years of Jubilee. And this is what Google gave us. There is no significant count for Jubilee years, as the term applies to different traditions. Again, there's many traditions, also known as religions, that provide text that is spiritual, that connects you to your Christ consciousness, okay? But let me keep reading. But in the Catholic Church, there have been 25 ordinary jubilees every 25 years ever since 1470, with 2025 being the 26th, plus numerous extraordinary jubilees like Pope Francis's 2015 Year of Mercy. Biblical and Jewish interpretations suggest cycles based on 49 or 50 years, with some theories pointing to 120 total cycles over history. Okay. In Judaism, the biblical concept, a jubilee year is proclaimed every 50th year after 7 sabbatical cycle of 7 years. Okay? So, we're about to see the difference in Jubilee years and master number. The difference in Jubilee years refers to the shift in frequency from the traditional 50-year cycle to the 33-year cycle. So, how can I'm about to share it from my situation, okay? Because you're supposed to take the word and apply it to your life, right? So what I counted was 33 years of consecutive abuse, oppression, envy, jealousy. 33 years, right? And it started at home, right? And so the original biblical occurred every 50 years. So on the 33rd year of my situation, I went and got sober. I went and I laid my life down to God, and I told God I couldn't take no more on the 33rd year. So on the 33rd year, I made a commitment to actively participate in my spiritual wellness, health, and growth. I made a conscious decision when I wasn't even sure. But that's the only thing that kept me, is because I made a spiritual decision. So 33 is a master number. And for me, I went through 33 years nonstop of oppression and pain and the cycle, the 33-year cycle, the master number cycle, and 1389, Pope Urban the Fourth changed the cycle to 30 years to represent Christ's life on earth. That's what I was going to get to. But it's written. So if you've been going through it for like 30 years, or just if you've been going through it, like, just pick up your sword, man. Pick up your sword and turn straight to God, bro, because I know how you feel, bro. And as a spiritual being having an earthly experience, there is times that your feelings, because, oh my God, my mother, my sister, my brothers, everybody except for the dead brother and my little sister, everybody. That's the part that hurts. Not that you want to return, because I'm not returning, because they're the same. They did this shit for 33 years. So they're in their ways, 7:56 on the timer. No, the pain, the emotions come about because how dare people be so ungrateful when God provides them wonderful gifts? And you jealous of what you birthed. You're jealous of what you birthed. And so you turn the rest of the world against them. Throwing them to the wolves. Not realizing that they went with God. And you can't face your child after the 33 years of Jubilee that you bestowed upon them. So I wanted to get on here and share that. It used to be 50 years, but now it's 33. But I was born on master number 22. So that made it quite, quote unquote, easy for me to remember spiritually. But this life, it was all designed. Because I don't think the Olarum is going to be recycling certain souls. Because he wants the world to be a better place. Ashe.